But in the back room, there was 3 chairs placed in a circle, facing inward. Nothing in the center, just an empty space. One of the teens joked and said, "Mira, nos están esperando." The Mexican military, ended up.
Yeah.
I guess the story is that they were trying to capture him.
Yeah, but they failed.
But, things got out of hand.
He was driving around 2:30 a.m. on a lonely road outside Reno. No streetlights, no cars, just desert and silence. Up ahead, he saw 3 men standing in the road, all dressed in black, not moving, not signaling. He slowed down and he got closer and he noticed something. They weren't facing him. They weren't facing the desert, just standing there. He flashed his lights, nothing. He rolled down his window and yelled, "Todo bien?" No response. Then suddenly all 3 turned their heads at the same time.
What up? Toxic Fernie here. And today I'm here with my compa Mario. Mario, please say hi to the audience.
Yep.
Anyways, today we're going to be telling some scary stories. But before we tell some scary stories, I just want to, talk about a little bit about what happened last week on Sunday, February 22nd, 2026 in Mexico. For those of you that know, I'm sure a lot of you know, lost the leader of the, cartel. The Mexican military ended up assassinating him.
Yeah.
I guess the story is that they were trying to capture him.
Yeah, but they failed.
But, things got out of hand and he got shot.
I think he got shot because I saw pictures of it.
Oh, you did? Okay, so Mexico got crazy. It definitely got crazy for like a day or two. Para toda la gente que está allá afuera, que habla español y que son de México, sabemos que pasó hace una semana, febrero de 2026, fecha 22, asesinaron el Mencho. Y pues México se puso bien loco, la neta. Estaba por todas las redes sociales, un chingo de incendios, un chingo de desmadre. Things got crazy, dude. So, nomás queremos avisarles, si ustedes tienen familia allá en México, ojalá y si se comunicaron con ellos para ver si todo está bien. Yo tuve la oportunidad de platicar con mi mamá porque ella tiene más contacto con nuestra familia de allá. Y pues yo me estaba asegurando todos los días a ver si todos estaban bien. Mi mamá me dijo que sí. My mom was able to communicate with my grandma and everyone else, every other family member that we have in Mexico. And yeah, so far, they heard about what happened and obviously they saw it all over social media, and in social media, they recommended everyone to just stay put, stay in, find shelter, and avoid going out because things were getting pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So luckily, both families from both sides of my parents were able to, stay at the rancho, stay safe, and, they're good,
Right.
And ya sabemos que ahorita las cosas ya se están calmando poco a poco, which is a good thing, because, dude, you never know, like, it could have been like that for a while, Pero the good thing is that I think the government has it under control, or honestly, I don't even know, dude. La neta, yo no sé. Pero ojalá que sí, pronto las cosas se pongan otra vez normales. Y como les digo, si tienen familia ya, comuníquense con ellos, porque uno nunca sabe. If you're someone who lives in Mexico, si ustedes son alguien que vive en México, pues cuídense, porque la verdad sí puede ser peligroso. If you're planning on, traveling to Mexico, same thing, just stay safe, be careful, don't mess with anybody that's over there because you never know what could happen.
Just respect them.
Respect the people in Mexico because you never know
who has the connections. Just regular people.
What would you do in that situation? Like, let's say you're living in those states where everything se estaba haciendo un desmadre. ¿Tú qué vas a hacer?
En esa situación, basically just find shelter or esconderme en mi casa, no salir afuera.
I mean, it's the safest thing you can do. What do you think about the whole mental thing?
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, dude, it was so random.
It was pretty crazy because
it was so random too. That guy was literally untouchable for like the longest time.
Yeah, I think I was in my room looking up at Instagram, and then it just popped up and said that they just killed a Mencho, and I was like, oh shit, they got him. But I think I heard they were, like how you said, they were trying to capture him, but supposedly like his bodyguards were kind of in the way, and they just randomly shot him accidentally. So that's when they were trying to, because it's supposedly they got him killed at 7 a.m. Allá en Jalisco, and somewhere around like 11-ish, that's when the whole shit started.
I just think it's crazy porque, dude, según, I guess, because I saw it también on the internet, that supposedly like the United States was also involved with this.
U.S. intelligence helped them out to find him. And I guess when I was at work, I guess there's rumors, I don't know if it's true or not, that supuestamente el Mencho met a woman allá en Jalisco, and supposedly she ratted him out for that 50 million bounty.
Damn.
So I was like, that's crazy for a woman to do that on you, and you're the big man, and supposedly just ratted on you for 50 mil. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, imagine everything he left behind.
Yeah.
I'm sure he left billions.
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
Supposedly, los marinos or all the Mexican military, they capture all the Mencho's kids or something. That's what I've been hearing about.
Well, I heard, his son. He's in prison, no?
They captured him.
Yeah, he's in prison. I heard that, he's in prison. I don't know about the daughter or about, if he had a wife or something. But just the fact that happened is algo like inesperado.
I don't know if you've seen it too, that it's the same day when El Chapo got captured.
Oh yeah, that's right. I saw that, yeah.
And 22nd, the same day.
What a freaking coincidence, dude.
Yeah. But it's kind of crazy how when I saw that, I'm like, that's crazy. Like, he died, but the only one that's still alive is El Chapo.
Is he in jail too?
Yeah.
In prison?
Yeah.
Okay.
So his son went there too.
What I assume is going to happen next is there's just going to be another person that's going to take a spot.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. That's how the culture is in Mexico. If a big man dies and another big man comes in to fill the spot.
Como les digo, if you're planning on going out there, just be careful and don't mess with anybody. Have fun, yes, because Mexico is fun. I've been there plenty of times to disfrutar. I've never had like a bad experience. I've never had, siempre me la paso bien cuando ando allá.
Yeah.
Pero igual yo siempre respect to be respected,
Yeah. Same thing with my brothers. They love it over there. They don't mess with anybody.
Now let's get into the scary storytelling. Since we were talking about this whole situation, I asked ChatGBT if it can give us 2 scary stories that's related with the Cartel Paranormal Activity world. So Mario, if you want to go first,
Okay.
the stage is yours.
Alright. So, the story is called The Road Outside Reynosa. In 2014, a truck driver traveling outside a small ranch down near the Texas border claimed something strange happened to him. He was driving around 2:30 a.m. on a lonely road outside Reynosa. No streetlights, no cars, just desert and silence. Up ahead, he saw three men standing in the road, all dressed in black, not moving, not signaling. He slowed down and he got closer and he noticed something. They weren't facing him, they weren't facing the desert, just standing there. He flashed his lights, nothing. He rolled down his window and yelled, "Todo bien?" No response. Then suddenly all three turned their heads at the same time. No, not their bodies, just their heads. He said, their faces looked pale, almost gray, no expressions. He panicked and swerved around them. In his rearview mirror, they were gone, not walking away, gone. The next morning, he stopped at a local gas station and told the cashier what happened. She went quiet and said, "You're not the first." She told him that years earlier, three men rumored to be connected to organized crime had disappeared in that same area after a failed operation. Their bodies were never found. Local now say that a certain night when the road is empty and the air feels heavy, you might see the figures standing silent, facing the desert and waiting.
Damn, that's a really interesting story. What would you do in that situation? Let's say you're the truck driver, right? Or the person driving. You see three figures.
Yeah.
Wearing all black, right? They're facing outward towards nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
You pull up to them. Like you're driving by there.
Right.
Are you gonna pull up to them or just keep driving, or what are you doing right there?
I'll just keep going.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, like why would you stop? And especially if it's like
2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no manches, way. Fuck. Usually I know the type of paranormal activity that goes on at night, and especially in a road that there's nothing. You know, it's all, como tú dices, desert or forest, trees, whatever.
Yeah.
If there's like no stores or nada, there's no way in hell I'm stopping until I get to the next town.
I think the forest might be more worse than the desert. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
It's because, yeah, like maybe in the forest, porque también, other than paranormal activity, puede haber like wild animals or, you know.
It just gets really foggy.
Yeah, I would not stop either. If you guys are driving in the middle of the road, it doesn't even matter where you're at. Don't stop. If you see someone or something, just ignore it.
Yeah.
Because la curiosidad mata, güey.
Yeah.
La curiosidad mata.
Because it could be either, the paranormal or just somebody planning a trap and just rob you.
Exactly.
It could be two things.
Yeah. Anyways, Mario, thank you so much for you sharing that story. It was pretty short, but it was interesting still, you know.
Yeah.
And now I have a story of my own too. Well, thanks to ChatGBT. All right, Mario. The story I have for you today is called The Safe House That Was Never Empty. This story comes from a small desert town in Tamaulipas. Around 2012, locals said there was a house on the edge of town that was used as a temporary safe house by criminal groups. Nobody liked driving past it. Windows always covered, lights sometimes on at strange hours, cars coming and going at night. One night, neighbors heard shouting, not normal arguing, screaming, gunshots, then silence. Police never showed up. The next day, the house looked normal. But after that night, no one was seen entering or leaving again. No cars, no people, just an empty house. Weeks passed. Then something strange started happening. People driving by late at night would see silhouettes moving behind the curtains. Slow movement, like someone pacing, but the gate was chained up. Eventually, a group of teenagers dared each other to sneak inside. They hopped the wall around midnight. The front door was locked. Inside the house was dusty, furniture covered, no signs of anyone living there for months. But in the back room, there was 3 chairs placed in a circle, facing inward. Nothing in the center, just an empty space. One of the teens joked and said, "Mira, nos están esperando." That's when they heard it. A knock from inside the house. Not the front door, but from the hallway. 3 slow knocks. They ran. As they jumped back over the wall, one of them swore he saw someone standing in the upstairs window, watching them. The next day, they went back during daylight. All 3 chairs were gone. The back room was completely empty. No dust disturbed, no footprints, nothing. Years later, locals still say that certain nights, if you drive by slowly, you'll see figures sitting in a circle through the upstairs window. Not moving, just sitting, like they're still holding a meeting, waiting for orders that will never come true.
Damn.
It's pretty crazy, huh? Yeah, again, what would you do in that situation? Would you go inside that house?
Yes, and I think I would.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You would be curious enough to see
What's inside?
what's inside.
Yeah.
Why?
The adventure, I guess.
Yeah. Honestly, if I was with a shitload of group of people, I would.
Yeah.
By myself, hell no.
I can do it with
At least a good 5 people, like me and
Yeah.
5 others.
right. Yeah.
But see, I would be smart with it, I would, like, straight up, I would tell these fools that are coming with me, like, hey,
Don't split up.
yeah, this fucking isn't Scooby-Doo, this is real life fucking shit,
yeah.
Like, this shit happens, and it's crazy.
Like, what would you bring?
Honestly, and I would go prepared too. Honestly, if I could, like, well,
A
I
baseball
would.
bat or
Yeah, like any type of weapons that's legal, like I'd take just in case, It's always good to be prepared whenever you're gonna do these types of things, Obviously, I would take my camera, since I'm a content creator. Obviously, any type of content would do good for the community. And if something were to happen or some shit like that, it would get on video. That shit would go viral. It's because, dude, it's Mexico, bro. Allá pasa todo, güey.
anything.
Yeah. Here it's common también, but not that common as much as over there,
We just have homeless.
Yeah. And plus homeless aren't that dangerous.
Depending if they're
Well, they're tweakers, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, that's the stories that those are the 2 stories that we have for you guys today. Again, going back to the whole going to Mexico type thing, just be safe, that's the main message for those of you that are out there. Para toda la gente que está allá afuera, nomás protéjanse, porque está bien pelada allá afuera, especialmente en México. Yo sé que ya las cosas están calmando poco a poco, pero pues es siempre bueno de uno de estar firme y estar listo, porque cualquier cosita ahorita en estos días, it could get bad.
Yeah.
So just remember that someone out there cares about you, someone out there loves you, and someone out there wants you to be safe. It could be a family member, it could be a loved one, it could be, your spouse, don't matter.
And we're not talking smack. We're not talking shit about the cartels. We're just talking about what happened over there.
Yeah, we're just storytellers,
Yeah.
We just talk about the things that happen, But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. Déjenme saber ahí en los comentarios qué opinan de todo lo que pasó en México esta semana. Yeah, hopefully you guys can have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time you're watching this. And yeah, Toxic Fernie and El Compa Mario.